our regulars, Harvey Korman, Vicki Lawrence, and Tim Conway, Pete Matz, and our orchestra. Our special guest is my very dear friend, the wonderful Miss Betty White. Don't you just love her on Mary's show? Oh, she's so evil. That sweet thing with the dimples, she can get away with more stuff. Yeah, let's turn up the lights. See how you are. Anything you want to say or what? Yes.
We like to come to Hollywood to see all of the stars and things out here. Where do you like to go for your vacation?
Where do I like to go? I walk up and down Hollywood Boulevard looking for the stars. But you know, I was raised in Hollywood. In fact, Hollywood Boulevard, I lived a block north of Hollywood Boulevard on Yucca and Wilcox. And my grandmother and I used to go to 4 movies a week. Not one time did I ever see one movie star on Hollywood Boulevard. You just don't see them. Have you been there?
Yes, we've been.
Did you see anybody? See what I mean? The place to find them is like to go to Chagrin Falls, Ohio. Yeah, they hang out there. There's a clique. And they go, that's where Tim got his start. Yes.
They say you see them at the unemployment office.
At the unemployment office. You're absolutely right, yes.
Who's your favorite actor?
My favorite actor is Anthony Hopkins, an English gentleman. I think he's just sensational. All my life, my idol was Jimmy Stewart. You know, he's in another category for me too. And I love Jack Lemmon. I like a lot of good actors. Yes.
What do you do with all your old clothes?
Are you asking for yourself, sir?
What that creation you have on
You like to wear this right now? Well, come on up. This old thing, well, no, actually, I have worn this many, many times before, only it was with a different jacket, and Bob Mackey made a new jacket for tonight, for this show. See how that works? I repeat a lot of clothes.
Well, I'll take it secondhand.
Would you like it? You just don't look like the type.
You have such beautifully straight teeth. Have you ever worn braces?
You're not looking up close. My teeth actually are quite crooked and, yeah, protruding. But I did wear, no, I never wore braces or they wouldn't look like this. When I was in my early 20s, I wore a retainer, you know, with the rubber band, going across like that, and then kind of pull one in the back, like that, you know. But that was all. Yes?
I want to be a singer. How do you get started?
Well, you go, ma, 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 ma. I don't mean to put, you're awfully cute. And I cannot tell you any regular way to start in show business. You ask me, you'll ask Cher, you ask anybody. You know, we'll all have different stories of how we got started. The main thing is to study and to keep trying, you know. And I certainly would stay here in Hollywood or go to New York. I mean, you're not really going to do much singing professionally in the business elsewhere, you know, unless you go back to Chagrin Falls. One of the first times I ever sang, I was an alto. And I was going to do a duet with a friend of mine, Mary Louise Cottle. And she was a soprano. And we were going to do the Whiffenpoof song, only she didn't show up. You want to hear how I did it? Okay, here was Mary Louise, supposedly. From the tables down at Maury's, to the place where Louis dwells, to the dear old temple bar we love so, we love so well. Sing the Whiffenpoofs assembled with their glasses raised on high. Magic of the singing castle, it casts a spell. We're ba ba ba. We're ba ba ba. Is that good? In the audience I would love to introduce to you. I love him very much. Alan Ludden, ladies.
Do you have a middle name?
Yes, I do have a middle name. Any other questions? It's, honest. It's, Creighton. Well, what's so funny? It was my mother's maiden name, Creighton. Let's hear it for all the Creightons. You want me to do much? Gee, nobody asks me to do that so much anymore, but I'll try and see if I can remember it.
How does someone become one of Burnett's bums?
You see the jacket? We have to be a member of the crew.
Oh, okay.
Or a few other things. I'll get with you later. Listen, we got a big show for you, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
From Television City in Hollywood, it's the Carol Burnett Show. With Harvey Korman, Vicki Lawrence, and Tim Conway.
I'm up in the attic, Eunice.
Well, what are you doing up there? I told you not to go up there and climb up all them stairs till we got here.
Eunice, I'm not an invalid yet.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, howdy. I haven't been up here in ages.
Well, just never mind all the chit-chat. We gotta sort through all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Lord, that's going to take all day.
Listen, Ed, if you didn't want to help Mama, why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, I thought that's what I did say.
I'm telling you right now, Eunice, I'm gonna get nervous if it gives me the rush act.
I thought you were just going to pick out a few souvenirs and some memorabilia. You're not going to go rummaging through all this.
Well, Ed, neither did I. But since we are here, why don't we just make the best of it? All right. Now, Mama, where do you want us to start, huh?
Well, I can't even think now. I was hoping that Ed might be good enough to get that box from up there down for me if he wasn't in one of his almighty rushes to nowhere.
It's not that I'm in a rush exactly. I just would like to get to the bowling alley sometime before they run out of my shoe size.
Look at this old picture, Eunice. It's the whole family on Mama's front porch.
Oh, my Lord.
Man's got to unwind sometime. The hardware game takes a lot out of you.
There she is there. There's your mom. And there's your daddy. And there's Ellen. And this fat lady here with the bandage on her ankle. That's your Aunt Eloise.
Yeah, which one is me, Mama? Which one is me, huh?
There you are, right there, with your finger in your mouth. And look at Ellen standing there next to you, and she's the cutest little thing you ever did see.
Just adorable.
Up in the attic, Ellen Angel.
Why didn't you tell me Ellen was coming over here to help, too?
Well, I can't keep track of everything I say. I would like it if you would please try to get along with your sister. You hear?
Me? Why don't you tell her to get along with me? I'm not the snooty, stuck-up one. I can get along with anybody if she just let me try.
Hello, Mama. Hi, dear.
What a surprise! And Ed! Well, it's been so long. It's been too long.
Long time no see, Elmo's tricks.
Tricks are fine, Ed. Oh, my word. I cannot get over how small this place looks. Isn't that always the way, Eunice, when you've been away from a place for a long time?
Well, I wouldn't know. You see, I come over here to visit Mama fairly often, Ellen.
And I don't come over often enough. Oh, what fun. Here you telling me how to conduct my life again. How are things in the plumbing business, Ed?
I ain't in the plumbing business. I'm in hardware.
Hardware, of course. I don't know why it is. Whenever I see you, I always think of septic tanks.
All right, you two, now I want you to take everything out of this place that you want, because I'm going to clean everything out. Now, this is some of your old stuff.
Lord, Mama, I didn't want any of this junk 20 years ago. What would I want with it now? What's this? Oh, no. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Mama, this is a picture I drew of my little pet bunny rabbit, Fluffy. See, Mama, see the drawing I did?
That's a rabbit? I always thought that was a kangaroo.
Oh, how I love that little pet, Fluffy. He's my very best friend. I used to come home from school every day and play with him in the backyard. Oh, Mama, surely you remember Fluffy.
Yes, I remember Fluffy. She didn't take care of that rabbit. His cage was a disgrace. You could smell the damn thing all over the neighborhood.
Then one day I came home from school and I ran out in the backyard to play with him, and his cage was empty. He got away somehow, and He disappeared and I never saw him again.
Eunice, we had 2 months of hysterics at the time. You're not going to start up again now, are you?
You didn't take care of him, and you played too rough with him. Eunice, poking at him and pinching him and squeezing him and squeezing. That poor rabbit must have run off in 2 different directions.
Okie dokie, here's your box. Now, is that all you need me for? I'd like to get going, if you don't mind.
Ed, can't you just relax a little bit? Don't you see that Mama's enjoying this trip down memory lane?
Can't we just go a little faster down memory lane?
Oh, looky here. This is your Aunt May's stuff. Keep this for me, Thelma, and I'll come pick it up in a week or 2. Then she up and died on me. 35 years I've been stuck with this box of junk. Ed, would you please untie this knot for me?
Boogie by the Andrews Sisters.
You got the Andrews Sisters album over there? Let me look at that. It's hold tight here. Boy, remember how you and me and Gail down the street used to play like we was the Andrews Sisters? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Hold tight. Hold tight. Hold tight. Hold tight. Hold tight. Yakazaki want some seafood, Mama. Remember that? And we used to put on a show in the backyard and all the neighbors would come around and watch us. I was Patty Andrews. I was the one chosen to be in the middle.
Chosen to be in the middle. You threatened to punch Gail and me in the face if you weren't in the middle.
That ain't true. Lord, Ed, haven't you got that knot untied yet?
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, old lady.
Look at this old picture, Ellen. It's the whole family, and it's the last picture we ever took of Mama. God love her. She worked her fingers to the bones for us kids.
What I want to be when I grow up. By Ellen Harper. Oh, wasn't I precious?
Well, I'm sorry if I was boring you.
Mama, you don't bore me none. Why don't you tell me about it, Mama? Now, which was the aunt here that's real fat and has a bandage?
I already told you once that your Aunt Eloise. You never listen to anything I tell you. All you care about is which one is me. Which one is me?
Well, I'm sorry, I acted interested.
Eunice, surely you have lived long enough to learn not to react to Mother. Oh, this book is something else. I would also like to be a novelist, a concert pianist, spelled with 2 N's. Wasn't I cute? Beauty contest winner and the wife of the richest man in the world. Oh, the pretensions of youth.
She was so cranky that day. We were all sorry we came over. She was the one that whined and wheedled to get us all over there. Never could do anything to please that old biddy. Ed, I could have gone downtown and back in the time it's taken you to fiddle with that.
Say, Harry, how did it? Untie this thing. Hey, got that sucker now.
Never could do anything to please her. I remember one time I put a stamp on an envelope for her. I didn't even do that right. Neither one of you got any use for this god-awful thing?
Well, let me see that.
What's that? That looks like it could be a Tiffany lampshade.
Well, isn't that just May all over, loud and gaudy?
I'll bet it is. I'll bet anything. Right there, Tiffany and Company. Oh, that'll look stunning in my dining room bay window.
Well, if you say so, I wouldn't keep my garbage in it. You take it.
Well, let's not bother to ask Eunice if she might want it. Wouldn't help anyway, because you already gave it to her, didn't you?
Eunice, if you stop all the songs and dances, if you want this thing, just say so.
Well, all right, yes, I do. I want it.
Yeah, we've got a dining room window.
Well, then I guess we just have to let Mother decide,
Oh,
won't
well,
we?
you just stop all this silly fussing. I give the lamp to Ellen, and that's the way Aunt May would have wanted it, so that's that.
Aunt May would have wanted it that way? Aunt May, how do you know what the hell she wants? What's she doing? Is she up here hoovering around the attic like Casper the Ghost, telling you, whispering in your ear, but that Ellen gets it?
We do not need blasphemy, Eunice, for pity's sake. There's plenty of other lamps up here. Here, take this one. Now you're even.
Oh,
Hey, I like this. I think I can fix this thing up pretty good. All I need some new wire, and I found a gold mine over here. Look at this. All this fan needs is a new blade. And look here, this scale here, all it needs is a new pointer. I'll tell you, I find a gold mine here. I could sell some of this stuff at the store.
You could. Well, then in that case, we can split the profits 50-50.
The hell you say? I mean, I'm the one that's going to
And
fix
just
it.
whose property was this in the first
Will
place,
you
Ed?
just knock it off, Mama? You know he can't even get 25 cents for that stuff. He can't even sell the new stuff he's got in the store. You know him. He's just going off the deep end again.
I don't mind you putting me down around the house. Don't you put me down in front of your relatives.
Oh,
Don't
put
you know?
a lid on it. I hadn't listened to this the last time we were together.
Wait, now just be careful with that. You're going to break it, Ellen.
Mama, I am not. not to talk to me the way you do to these two.
Now, Ellen, we must learn not to react to Mama.
Oh, all my life, all I ever got from you two was disrespect. And I see nothing has changed.
Don't fret, Mama. I'm sorry, honey. I'll be careful. I think I'll just take this china along. Be perfect for the bridge club.
You sailing off with that china, too? I got an idea, Ellen. Why don't you just hire a van and have them come over here and hurt off the entire attic for you, huh?
You know, it is a very ugly thing to see such pettiness and jealousy within one's own family.
You got a whole closet just chock full of china. I don't even have one dish without a crack in it. You already got that Tiffany lamp. You do not need that china.
And who do you entertain? I mean, just how many big parties do you and the plumber here give in that little crackerbox you live in?
And you just lay off of our house. We all know we live in a dump.
Now, just a minute.
But I'm here to tell you right now that the world is sick and tired of hearing you go on and on about that two-story job that you live in with its built-in stoves and its sliding door closets and its step-down den and its double toilet paper dispenser. I mean, the world would think you live in the Taj Mahal instead of a two-bit tract house in a snooty part of a hick town.
Eunice!
And while we're on the subject, just how many millions of bucks has that pipsqueak of a husband got that you married, huh?
Oh, little sister dear, if I had dragged in to marry what you did, I would stay off the subject of husband.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, Lord, how much does a man have to take? I can take one of them sometimes. And I can even take two of them after I've had a couple of belts. But I'm telling you right now, I can't take three, you damn dragons.
Well, I can't stand all this tension.
Oh, shut up, Mama. You thrive on it. You're always deliriously happy when anybody else is miserable. You always have been. Well, let me tell you something, Eunice. I think it's time you knew. You remember that Friday that Fluffy the rabbit disappeared? Well, Toots, that wasn't fried chicken we had for supper that night.
Mama, you tell me that isn't so.
Oh, for pity's sake, Eunice, how the hell expect me to remember what we had for supper 30 years ago?
Look, Miss Pickle Puss. My father drummed it in me never to hit a woman that wasn't manly. But in your case, I'm going to throw manliness down the tube.
Oh, knock it off, Ed. Everybody knows you're scared to take on a 10-year-old boy.
Have you taken a good long look at that pasty-faced pansy you hooked up with?
Cannibals!
Cannibals! You're cannibals! Oh, my God, I'm a cannibal, too! Oh, fluffy, fluffy, fluffy!
Lord have mercy, we're not going to ever hear the end of this. Eunice, will you look at it this way? If we hadn't eaten the damn thing up, he'd be dead by now of old age.
The deceit! Just how many other lies did you tell me when I was a little kid, Mama? How many other ones? Oh, my Lord, I gotta review my entire life!
Well, I sure do hate to miss that, but I've got a luncheon. Goodbye, Mama. It's been swell. I'll pick up the china tomorrow.
Look out, Ellen! That lamp is gonna split! See, I told you he was gonna drop that. But one lucky thing, you still got your china here.
Do you know you are cuckoo? They're gonna put you away one day, little sister, and I'm gonna be more than happy to sign the papers. And that goes for the plumber, too.
Eunice, was that really necessary?
Shut up, you rabbit killer. Ed, I want you to take every one of these boxes down, because I'm going to go through them.
I want you to know that I am fed up with being ordered
I
or...
said, take all of these boxes down.
I think I'll get those boxes.
I'm going to find me a lampshade, Mama. I'm going to find me some china, Mama.
Eunice, I think maybe I can have
I'm
the rest
going
of
to
this
find me
myself.
all kinds of goodies, Mama, that belong to me. And nobody else.
Well, you don't have to shout.
What?
Sure is good to see you.
How do I look?
Like a big blur.
Why don't I find my place and I'll sit down and we can have a little talk. I say we can have a little talk.
Are you sitting?
Not too much. I crochet from time to time.
You seen any of the other kids lately?
I ran into Bertha Hornsby.
You did?
Did what?
Run into Bertha Hornsby.
So did I. It must have been about 15 years ago.
Oh.
Say, this is some wingding, isn't it?
Yeah. Guess so. Who all showed up?
I think we're it. Maybe we should sit a little closer.
All right.
I say maybe we should sit a little closer.
All right.
Why don't we get a little closer?
All right.
Letitia.
Huh?
No, just, honey, hold it. I'm over here. Just keep going the way you're going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, keep going.
Uh-huh.
Now hang a left.
Hang a left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now hang a hard left.
Keep talking. I'll zero in.
Now you're doing fine.
And taught me some things. Taught a short step at a cat. That only a birdie can do. My wings I can flap, and if you'll all clap, I'll now do my dance for you. Tweet, 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 tweet. I'm a swallow, the birdies all follow everywhere I fly. I fly to the east, I fly to the west, and when I am pooped, I rest in my nest. On top of a pillow I follow, as happy as I can be. I flitter, I fly, all over the sky. A swallow, that's me. I fly over clouds like an angel. I warble, I bill, I coo. I land on a cake and stand on one leg. Hoo hoo hoo! I just laid an egg for you.
We bring you one beautiful lady, singing one beautiful tune. One beautiful lady and one man in the moon.
Something funny happens when I gaze on Mr. Moon. Something in me tinkles and I sing a little tune. Something in a moonbeam gives me goosebumps deep inside. So every night when stars are bright, I take a little ride. Swing me lightly, Mr. Man in just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say